All right, it's Kyle Bailey with Remodeling Marketing Tips. This is going to be another business stuck on page 2. So this is a kitchen remodeling business in Miami. Again, I don't have any affiliation with any of these businesses. I'm just picking random ones that are middle of page 2. So when you are middle of page 2, the reason I picked that is because that is winnable. Because Google already sees you as relevant enough to return in the top 15 or 20 returns for that keyword. In this case, Miami kitchen remodeling. So that means for you that you've got the ability to get on page 1. You just need to figure out why you're stuck on page 2. And that's one of the things we're focusing on today. I'm also going to show you an easy, free technique you can use to check to see how Google views your website. Okay, so first let's just look at who this is. We're looking at Bold Renovate or Renovations. It's boldrenovate.com. You should always try to have your name and your URL be the same because that is a big deal. You'll hear SEOs tell you that it's not. That is because they are following Google's stated guidelines. Google will tell you many things. Many of those things are not true. They will tell you that links don't matter. That is not true. They will tell you that exact match domain doesn't matter. That is not true. So this is one of the things. So this person's already kind of a little bit. Of course, we're not searching for bold renovate, but you've already got a little bit of a hiccup. And one of the ways you look at SEO is it's a compilation of factors. It's not any one thing. Okay. So it's very similar to a civil trial versus a legal trial. With a legal trial, you have to be proven guilty or innocent, guilty or acquitted. With a civil trial, it's what's called a preponderance of evidence. They look at the pile of evidence against you, and if there's enough there, even if together it's not enough to prove you guilty, you still can lose the case. Okay, so that's kind of the way it is with SEO and Google. Google's looking at your website. There are factors that are more important than others, but all in all, it's a total picture. And what we tend to think of Google as is this wise, all-seeing eye that measures your website for how much value it brings to the customer. And while Google has tried to do that, Google's a robot. They can't read anything. The robot can't read. It cannot understand. What it does is it compares. So when you search Miami Kitchen Remodeling Company, it's going to go, okay, what's giving me the most information about this and what has the least negative factors? It's those two things combined. Okay, so that's why I go into that. So let's take a look at the website overall. So right off the jump, it's not horrible. Nice looking website. They got a contact form here. Select service a question mark. Some of their English is a little bit off. Now, knowing Miami like I do, I know there's a large Cuban population there. That could be a factor. It also could be these folks were unfortunate enough to pick an overseas contractor to build the website, and the English is a little bit off. You can see here, number 1, kitchen remodeling Miami. That's not super strong. Enjoy higher quality materials while increasing your home resale value. That is really clunky as a value proposition. Licensed short of 20 years experience. Is this click to call? It should be. Yes, it is. And like I showed you in a previous video, this is an easy win, easy low-hanging fruit win for anybody's website. All you do, especially in WordPress, it's super easy. You just go to the phone number. If it's in text, this is in the header. It's a little bit different. But in text, you just go highlight it, go to the link icon, click the link, and put tell, and then the phone number right behind it. Just like you see in the bottom left of my screen right now, that is the code. That's the link that's coming up, and that means it's a one-click call or a click-to-call code, okay? So that's all right. This is good. Picture behind it is okay. This isn't going to knock anybody's eyeballs out. You're not going to win over a serious competitor with this, but it's better than average, put it that way. Expert Kitchen Remodeling Miami. This big block of text is not going to convert anybody. Who we are, bold, renovating services, contact now. So this should be a conversion. This is lost real estate. This is real estate you're giving away. This should take the next step. You've already given me a little bit up here. Nice looking kitchen. You're often to contact immediately. We put a lot of work into our websites, and one of the things we find is that a lot of times people just come to the website and fill out a form. They never even look at anything. But if I do scroll, what is the next thing that should happen? Well, if I'm scrolling, I want more proof. I want more information. This, I already know the kitchen's often considered the heart of the home. This is not good copy at all. That's why it's actually a good phrase, but you're wasting it in this block of text that nobody's going to read. Why isn't there a review here? This should be a review. It should have 2 or 3 more pictures. Give me some more doorways into the website. Oh my gosh, another block of text. Like I told you folks, I don't do any previewing. I popped this open, and the only thing I did today is something I'll show you in a minute, but I didn't look at this website at all. You should not have these giant blocks of text. You are wasting, nobody's going to read that. Nobody will read that. That's pretty strong. You dream it, we build it, contact us today. That's a decent. Um, get a quote is a little bit misleading in kitchen remodeling because nobody should be giving you a quote over the phone. You want to schedule an appointment. Again, I wouldn't have this on the homepage. That's a customer might have wanted that, but that is a pretty outdated color scheme. Nobody's doing kitchen cabinets like that today. Okay, one thing they do well here, this is something I advise all my clients to do. Do not put native colors on your social icons. So don't put your Instagram standard color, Yelp standard color. Why? Because that's an invitation to leave the website. Okay, so we got some good, some bad. This is the kitchen remodeling page, so let's check out their header structure. I talk about that all the time. You should be used to that by now. Your H1s and your H2s is where you live and die. So H1, number 1 kitchen remodeling Miami, meh. You see this is not doing them any favors because they're middle of page 2. Expert kitchen remodeling Miami, 2 H2s have they're branded for no reason. That's wasted real estate. Contact us today, wasted real estate. So 4 out of their 5 H2s are wasted. The 5th one has the keyword in it, but that's all. So this is not strong at all. Just straighten out your H2s is not going to help. It won't make you win, just that single item. But man, not having strong H2s is definitely can sink your ship. That's for sure. All right, so let me show you how to take a look at your website. So what you do, and I'll do this live real quick. So what you do is you go and you grab the URL, Control C, Command C, whatever OS you're on. Come over here, copy that in. Now what you want to do is you want to erase the any extension, and you want to erase the prefix. So the HTTPS, the www, the dots, the colons, everything. And then what you want to put up here is site colon. Now what you're telling Google to do is say, hey Google, give me every website every link that you have, every page that you have indexed for this website. Now what do you see here? 11? Are you kidding me? 11? This is not good. You're not going to win in a major market, in a highly competitive field like kitchen remodeling, with 11 pages indexed. You just can't do it. It's not enough information. Services is weak. That is not a good title tag. Tile installers. Home and business, no. You're not going to get commercial and residential out of one keyword. So this is wasted. This is just poorly informed SEO strategy is what this is, unfortunately. I'm sure these are great people. I'm sure they're doing their best, but somebody needs to help them. Bathroom renovation team. You shouldn't switch to renovation unless you've got a lot of keyword data to point to that, because from everything I've researched, remodeling is the main keyword. Renovation is a keyword that's used in India a lot, and that will tell you sometimes that's who did the SEO. Nothing wrong with Indian contractors. I use several folks from India, good people, but you should never use keywords from another country in yours. So you would never use renovation if that's not one of the main keywords used in the US, okay? And even in Miami might have a high concentration of people that use the word renovation. But you have to do your research and understand that before you put that, because you're wasting gold real estate if that's not the main keyword. So And I've told you this before. You can use keywords everywhere. It used to be free. It's really cheap now. I think it's $19 a year or something. And it'll give you, you can see the output that it's got right here. The long tail keywords. Of course, I'm searching for the website here. So that, let's just do kitchen remodeling Miami. We'll just do a little bit of, this will be the last thing we do. Oops, if I can type. It's always a challenge, isn't it, kiddos? All right, so SEO Minion, if you were ever, I did videos on that before. Keywords Everywhere bought them. So let's look down here. Kitchen cabinets, kitchen Miami, kitchen showrooms. That's a big one. Showrooms, kiddos. If you have a remodeling company, showroom's a big deal. If you're not emphasizing the fact that you have a showroom, you're losing customers for no reason. Football kitchens. That's interesting. That's got almost as much search volume as showrooms. So, yeah, so this is a way you can see there's not a renovation in the bunch. So you do see one down here, and this is national, which again, that could be very heavily influenced by overseas optimization. Because if you flood enough keywords, they'll get clicks and searches. But again, the point of this is make sure that you're not using a keyword for any other reason than the research shows that that's going to get you clicks. Okay, so you need location pages for all your little cities around your main demographic area. You need to make sure your home page, you take care of that real estate. These big blocks of text have got to go. Can't have this. People are not going to read it. Everything on the home page has got to the main page. This is kitchen modeling, not the home page. But every single word and phrase on this page has to earn its way there, because this is all gold real estate. This is what converts people into customers. And the pictures are okay. They're not bad. They're not horrible. Not the best I've ever seen. But again, this is Miami. I don't know the Miami market. This may be, the bee's knees in Miami. I don't know. But this shows honestly more personality, more of the actual product than this guy up here. And I would have a more full color picture up at the top to convert better. But hopefully that helps. I hope it helps your business. If you have any questions, ask them down in the comments. And yeah, happy marketing.